Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm just kind of gonna walk around the park, ride a couple of things, and see what's new. So if you guys want to see what's new at the park, follow me. Alright, I'm gonna grab a ride or two on Maxx. Let's see how this thing's running. Alright, so just got off of Maxx in the front row, and I usually sit on the right side, but today I sat on the left seat, and that was awesome. You can't really see it that well, but the Heartline roll was insane. The whip felt like I was back on Air Force One, which was awesome. And this element right here, this guy, the Maxx dive loop, this was insane. The airtime on that part especially was fantastic. And yeah, Maxx is running very, very good today. It was actually a little faster than I thought it would be, and I grayed out on the bottom of the first and second inversions. It is so hot today. It's only about 80 right now, but it feels a lot warmer than that. Oh, that feels great. Why is Wizard peeing? Alright, just got done with Wizard, and I have a couple good thoughts about it. First, it's running very, very good today. It's very quick. The valleys are pretty intense today. It's running great, and that's about it for the ride itself. But I do want to talk about this snack stand and that a little bit, because as I was walking out over here, I was looking here, and then right behind it there's a little bit of grass. There's just a little bit of lawn space right over here, and I was wondering, what if they relocated the refill stand and put a flat ride right out in front of Wizard? Now, this is doozy talk here, but I think this would be a nice spot for like a circular flat ride type thing. This spot and then there. This guy could probably be integrated into that building over there. So I think it's a pretty decent idea, but let me know down in the comments. As I'm walking to Wrath and Demon, I just want to touch on the park gives free water. You have to give free water at public places in case of medical emergency. So if you don't have a drink bottle like me, because I'm dumb and I forgot my season one at home today, you could just survive on water. Okay, so a couple things that are new is that one, First Aid is up, a new sign for First Aid, and two, the Hometown Park sign is finally back up again. So finally, if you're a 4-year-old who's watching my videos, which I highly doubt, you'll be absolutely ecstatic that the sign is back up probably. Anytime I'm over by Demon, I kind of chuckle to myself a little bit, because if you have a little bit of a good eye, you can see that Demon needs a repaint. Turn of the century's old colors are starting to show, and I really, really like that. It's funny to me, but for some people it'll be like, the aesthetic. Ooh, I like it. Shut up. One final thing before I get on Demon, Totally Kickin' Chicken, or whatever it's going to be renamed to, is still a work in progress for some reason. I find that a little interesting. Might be staffing. And no, really, you're closed. I didn't know that. And then looking across the Midway, yeah, I don't think that's going to be open until like mid-July, which is absolutely great. I love that. I know you guys already know that I reported on this last vlog, but the Demon sign is up it is a temporary fix. So I guess they will have a better entrance sign for Demon, thankfully. But they do have entrance and exit signs. That's the exit, that's the entrance. I'm really liking the look of this, so let's head on in. All right, so there is a sign for the main entrance, and it is still the old Marriott style queue, which I'm actually kind of happy about because I like this weird setup. So one thing that I immediately noticed while walking into the line is that there is no Demon song playing, which I find odd, very odd. I don't like it without the Demon song. Like, where's the corny 80s music for it, bro? And then there goes Wrath. Oh my god, what a view. Alright, even though there's a big new shiny B&M across the way, Demon is back to what it used to be. A complete walk-on.
Goodbye, enjoy your ride.
Originally, I was going to ride in the front or the back row. I eventually decided to ride the front row since I haven't ridden it in the front this year yet. And front row's fine. You don't really get any forces or anything, but I'm okay with it. It's a fine ride up front. Back row, it's pretty good. The only really janky part of the ride is the transition into the corkscrews, which I'm okay with. Now, time for this guy, Rat the Rafiki.
On this ride, no items may be held in the hands of riders. Move behind the yellow line as the gates in front of you are closing. Once you
up there. 18 stories up and 18 back down. One thing.
Ew, doo-doo. Alright, just got off of RAKSHASA. Farthest left seat, front row. I'm noticing a trend today. I've been riding every single coaster in the front row. Demon, this now. Anyway, this thing in the front row is It's running really, really fast, so I want to come back here later in the day when it's even more warmed up. But it's very, very quick. The sense of speed up in the front is awesome. I really like the sense of speed up front. Immelman's dive loop is where it starts to get going. And then the rest of the layout from there is just straight chaos. My favorite part, obviously, the Wrath roll. All hands up, hands down, however you want to say it, is my favorite inversion, probably in the entire park. It is so whippy, and it gives you such weird, like, airtime, hang time combo thing. It's awesome. And then the S-Bend today gave me a little bit of lift, which I'm shocked about. So it's running very well. My only complaint is that it is a little rougher in one valley, which is this valley right here. But besides that, the rest of the ride is almost butter smooth. Almost. So close. I feel like they adjusted something. I really like what they did. Great ride. Alright, we're 3 coasters in, and let's see how Strutter's is. We're gonna get the chicken strips and mac and cheese. I'm excited to get that again because it is great. One thing that I forgot to touch on earlier is the stage for the 4th of July Fest, and I will be there. So if you see me on the 4th of July, if you recognize the voice, feel free to say hi. Alright, I got the chicken sandwich this time. Let's see how this is. Alright, as we're walking to our next coaster, X-Flight, I want to just touch on the food at Strutter's because I forgot to record over there. The food was fantastic. I had the chicken burger.
For what I've been able to do with the with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare,
Which is basically just a chicken strip on a bun. It's basically like a Popeyes thing going on. It's really, really good. Or Cane's, if you've been to either of those places, it's basically the same thing. The mac and cheese is very, very good, and the cornbread muffin is also very good. Another thing that's really good, a B&M. Great America is so quiet today that the line that usually extends out to probably there is nowhere close. On average, it's probably in between that trash can and that support. It's down there. Oh, not anymore. Alright, just got done with X-Flight, and oh my god, this thing is great today. So, the wing over drop right there was full of hang time. It was wonderful. The first 0G roll was also super floaty. The Immelman gave some positives on the pull up into it and some nice drag out of it. This turn right here, nice positives. That inversion is probably my second favorite. Super, super floaty. And then that turnaround doesn't do anything besides set you up for the best inversion on the ride, the inline twist. And then the helix at the end didn't really do much today, but that's okay because X-Flight right side back seat is amazing. Missed. Alright, walking into Raging Bull and there's new station music. All right, just got done with 2 laps on Raging Bull, and in between my first and second lap, I realized that this ride on my second lap would become my most ridden coaster ahead of Goliath, and I think it's well deserving of that. It's my number 3 overall. It goes number 1, Airy Force, number 2, Top Thrill Dragster, number 3, Bull. Now, Top Thrill Dragster is the only coaster that I really remember at Cedar Point, so that's why it's that high. And speaking of Cedar Point, trip announcement should be coming soon. Yeah, so this guy I've ridden 185 times, but Goliath's at 184, and I want to ride Goliath too, so it's going to be neck and neck until next visit. But yeah, to Bull itself, it's riding normal, very fast, very fun, lots of ejector, and can't wait to ride it more later on tonight. Alrighty, so after Raging Bull overtook my most ridden coaster, it is time to ride its next door neighbor, Viper. Every single time that I reserved a flash pass for Viper, I never need it. Oh my god. There is no line at all. I could probably lap this thing if I want to. Alright, Viper. I just got done with 2 rides on it. And, wow. I'm very impressed. Like I said, the back row is phenomenal on this thing. You have to ride in the wheel seat, or in a wheel seat. My only gripe is, hold on. The only thing that makes me like really kind of about Viper is that in the first, I think, 3 valleys, there is very aggressive like jittering, and you slide underneath your lap bar a little bit if you have enough room, and it's a little uncomfortable, but if you have your hands against the grab bar in front of you, you're fine. So that's one warning that I will give. It gets easier to handle the farther up in the train you go, but still, Viper's probably, I'm gonna have to look at my rankings because I think I'll have to shake everything up. Viper, you are not overrated at all. I misunderstood Viper. I feel so bad. Missed. Oh, I'm getting baptized. Oh, that was a lot of miss. Just got off of Demon twice, once in the back, or very back, and once in the second to back. Both of those rides were amazing, much better than the front. It actually delivered forces. The first drop is probably one of the best in the park, in my opinion at least. The 2 vertical loops were pretty forceful, which I enjoyed, and the corkscrews gave some fun hang time that kind of hurt my collarbones, but that's the fun of Demon. I love this ride. I just did RAKSHASA again for the second time, and yeah, this ride is amazing, dude. I do think that this is number 3 in the park. Definitely not number 1 by any means, but it is fantastic. The hang time, and especially the Wrath Roll, which is that inversion right there, which is what they're gonna go through right now. That inversion is spectacular, especially in the front right. It is so good. Especially right now when it's warmed up. However, it will cool down and it will rain for a little bit from the looks of it, because over there's a severe thunderstorm warned storm and it's heading right towards us, so that might disrupt our plans a little bit, but it'll empty out whatever crowds are here, and it's already pretty dead. All right, just got off of my 3rd ride on RAKSHASA today. I was in the same seat that I was last time. My opinion did not change because it was like 10 minutes apart. So yeah, great ride. Okay, bathroom break is done and it is Eagle time. Where am I riding Eagle? Obviously front row red side. So there's another thing that is new, which is sorry about the zoom there, bad camera work by me. American Eagle is now an Ace Coaster landmark, and look at this. Besides the trash can, this is pretty. And pause the video so you can read this. And now it's time to ride this Ace Coaster landmark. Eagle. Is it as good as Viper? I didn't even ride in the front row. I decided to go to the second to back because I got impatient.
Where am I riding Eagle? Obviously front row red side.
Oh god, the second at back is pretty good. It's rough today. Treated me like I owed it $20 from 5 years ago after a dispute. Ugh, it was bearable, but was not expecting that on a non-wheel seat. God. All right, I'll guess. Wow. Okay. I mean, I would go on Goliath next, but yeah, some stupid GP probably took their phone out. You know what? I got the flash pass. Might as well just do Striker. I'm right here. All right, just got done with Sky Striker. It's normal Striker. I mean, it's a flat ride. It's not going to change day to day. Very, very fun. Very intense. My opinions on it have not changed ever since it opened, and it is time to ride Goliath. And for some reason, the storms have been like dodging us. It's like I have an aura that they don't want to be around. All right, time to ride Goliath once, twice, probably twice. Lap 1 of 2. Oh my god, this thing is hauling. Yes, he's on the back of my phone case, so if you find a McLovin phone case in the wild, that's me. I forgot to mention that I grayed out on the Camelback, so I'm gonna grab water over here. All right, ride number 2, Goliath. Was it as good as the first? Because I didn't gray out on the Camelback. I didn't mind not graying out on the Camelback, not gonna lie, because that thing lasted from the moment the airtime started on the Camelback until we snapped out of the stall right about there. And I wasn't exactly a fan of having to see stars for about 15 seconds. Not fun. All right, change of plans. We're gonna go to the Steelworks pub in DC Universe instead of Yukon Barbecue. So there's that. Alright, just ate dinner. Very, very good. And now we're standing over by what used to be Yankee Clipper, which is now Aquaman Splashdown. It is still not open. However, boats are in the water, but there is no water. So, yeah, it's in the circular thing. They're probably gonna test it, get it commissioned. Sorry, hold on. They're probably gonna get it commissioned and stuff, probably by 4th of July weekend, I'd assume. Same with Roaring Rapids over there. Alright, it's Batman time. Oh yeah. First ever E&M invert. I'm ready to either black out or just puke, because I just ate and I'm pretty full, so I don't know what this ride's gonna do to my stomach. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Alright, just got off of Batman twice in a row. Back seat. Very, very, very intense ride. I grayed out from there to there, and then through the next vertical loop, and then the turnaround. So I grayed out quite a bit. This ride is running fantastic today. Forgot to touch on this earlier, but Goliath and I think a couple other coasters have station music. I know Goliath, Raging Bull, and I don't know what else, but I know those two coasters specifically got brand new station music this week, at least as far as I know. And the Goliath soundtrack is pretty good. Raging Bull soundtrack kind of sounds like Maverick or Steel Vengeance's soundtracks. I really like the direction that the Cedar Fair side of things is taking this place. It's really starting to become what it should be, a really, really good park. Okay, there's theme music. Wow, okay. The theme music actually is pretty good. I think I've talked about this before, but I don't think I've really paid attention to the New Orleans theme music. Well, Maxx Force is down, so I don't think we're gonna ride that today again. So it's Wrath time. That leaves more time for Raging Bull. I love Raging Bull. Alright, this is like my 4th time on Wrath today, and it's cooled down a lot. Will it be worse? No. Ride number 4 on Wrath, and all I gotta say is I'm tired of riding in the first row, but I'll deal with it, because this ride is just that good. Some idiots on Demon were stuck. Man, don't take your phones out on rides, kids. This is what happens. Okay, so the park is dead. Demon's dying. What else? I'm gonna go ride Raging Bull for like the last 20 minutes that the park is open, and see how many times teenagers take their their shirts off and wave them around on the coaster. Roll the clip. Second bull, or no, third bull ride. There is only a station wait this time. Thank God. Hopefully I can get a couple re-rides without having to go out and around. 2 rides later, this is the 3rd ride, last ride of the night. I'm losing my voice. Wow. I don't even know. Hold on. Oh my God. I think I just had my craziest coaster experience like ever. So my voice is kind of like gone right now because I was screaming 2 times in a row, last train of the night on Raging Bull. The vibes, dude. Oh my God. That is gonna be one of the things when I think of this ride. That's gonna probably be one of the first things that's gonna pop into my mind. Well, that wraps up today's visit to Great America. I was expecting to see more updates, but it was more of a general vlog today, which is okay. I'll still title it updates because there were updates. Really good visit today. I'm very impressed with how good things went for a Thursday. It was completely dead, a little bit sticky, a little bit uncomfortable weather, but I pushed through. Even on like 2.5 hours of sleep, I feel very awake now thanks to Raging Bull. And speaking of that, I think it's time to go to the car, cool down, and probably crash on the way home. Not like, wow, that sounded bad. Fall asleep in the car on the way home. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.